So this first boss is Razor Gore. As we talked about yesterday, last night, if you watched the stream, if you read our strats, if you looked at the pretty... Once we're all buffed up and ready, we're going to move into this room as a raid. We're going to move over to the left, and the first thing we're going to do on pool is we're going to walk up and kill those 3 mobs. And then after we kill those 3 mobs, we're going to split into groups. The groups are already laid out. Group 1 and 5 will be on the east side. Groups 2, and then it goes clockwise from there, if that makes sense. So this is 1 and 5. This is 2 and 6. This is 3 and 7. And this is 4 and 8. That really only applies to melee. All ranged is just going to be clumped in the center during that phase. And yeah, that's it. All healers in range just kind of clumped in the center, but focusing DPS on the corners that maybe I should make a macro for that in the future.
Yeah, can you repeat them one more time?
One and 5 on the east.
I'll make a macro for that for next week and going forward. Pretty easy, as long as you follow that. Again, ranged healers will be in the middle. Kisser has healing assignments. Don't worry about healing specifically your group. Shamans, just make sure you're dropping totems specifically for your group, though. And then phase 2 transition. The tanks know what they're going to do. Papa is going to take the last 3. Bob, you can... can everybody get behind the gate, please? Everybody behind the gate. Bob, you can run straight out here to the center. Don't get spooked. But you cannot run towards this guy. Somewhere before I got to this first egg, as I started running towards him, I aggroed. So I would just stand here as we pull, and then as soon as we pull, go ahead and then run towards the orb from here.
I was wondering where there was a skeleton out there.
And Bob's gonna break a bunch of eggs. He's practiced this a little bit, knows what he's gonna do, and he admits that Shadow Priests are our weakest link in the ad phase. He's just gonna run trying to put Shadow Weaving up. And
more like MVP.
You're awesome, Bob.
We tolerate you, Bob.
And then
That's it.
Papa's gonna take the orb for the last 3 ads. We'll kind of CC and fear things at the end. Papa's gonna take the last 3 ads, and then we're gonna position it. I need to be right back real fast. I got the door.
Papa, I think you can also use that volley attack, because on private servers it would crash the game, but it should not crash the game.
So what should we do? Should we save Amora? Should we just leave him back here AFK and save him to this instance, or should we remove him?
Is he inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would think you'd want to remove him and give him the option to join the pug this weekend. If
That
he
would
wants
really
to.
suck if he just sits here, can't raid with us, and then also can't do the pug. I would feel really bad.
What are we talking about? Who?
I don't know if we should remove Amora from the raid, or if we
Amora wants to stay.
Okay.
Amora's good.
Okay. I just didn't want to save him if he wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Amora's good. Amora wants to stay. He's just going to be FP for strategies and stuff. He's going to tank Razor. We're all
okay.
Did you do tank corners already?
Yeah. Just it's your group. So 1 and 5 east, 2 and 6 south, 3 and 7 west, 4 and 8 north.
But you told them who in those groups are tanking, right?
Vil is tanking in group 1. Rawhide is tanking in group 2. Rathex is tanking in group 3, and Amora is tanking in group. I'll make a fucking macro for this time.
I did all the trash ones.
Anybody have any questions about Razor Gore? It's actually 4 minutes till raid start time. We
So-
got all the buffs out. We're missing.
We can We can sneak over to our starting position, right?
Yeah, if we're ready, let's sneak over. I didn't test that.
Well, we're testing it now. Living dangerously.
Everybody hug the wall, hug the wall, hug the wall.
Better move in the gate just in case.
If Amora's not there, can you give us another tank to tank?
Amora's here.
He's the only
Amora-
person not past the gate.
Amora is here and plans on tanking.
Just clarify.
He's in.
I need one more mark that's not a skull or X or the 3 targets. It has to be a skull. Rathix will be an X. No, that doesn't make sense because that's the mobs we're killing. What am I missing? Square, diamond.
Star.
Star. Rathix will be a star. Okay, any last questions? We've got a couple quells missing int, it looks like. And besides that, it looks like we're buffed. We've got half the raid with Ani buff. That's really cool. Go ahead and pop your consumables if you have some. Remember, tanks will probably want to use some free action potions during phase 2. Maybe melee as well to avoid War Stomp. We're going to play really safe on that Fireball Volley. Phase 2 is going to actually happen on the opposite corner from where we're at now, to the right of the gate instead of the left of the gate. Does everybody understand? So when we call to gather up for phase 2, everybody's going to come over here, where Shanu's jumping range will be kind of over here. We'll tank the boss kind of right there. And it's still 2 minutes before raid start time. What is going on, Stoner? How are we, like, ready and on the ball? People are excited.
Guys, just please remember that we have more than enough DPS to do this. Just we have to watch our threat. We have to watch our.
Yeah, phase 2. That's a really good point, Ilt. Phase 2, we have to stay below Vil on the threat meter. Papa should have like infinite aggro, and then everybody has to stay below Vil on the threat meter, so he doesn't turn around and cleave or get out of position. And the only other thing in phase 1, remember we're killing mages first. Mages first. Tanks, like Rathix and Amora, you can wear mostly DPS gear. Maybe swap in some mail pieces instead of leather, but just slap on a shield. You're mainly going to be tanking the dragons first priority and tanking the legionnaires second priority. The mages we should just lock down and kill really fast, always first. And tank the dragons, kill the dragons second. And legionnaires, throw a little bit of CC on. If there's a dragon and a legionnaire or a mage and a legionnaire, either the tank will pick up the legionnaire or throw a quick sheep on it, a quick nova, blind, gouge, etc. Everyone is ready.
All right, let's do it.
We're ready. Stack on the triangle. Everybody stack on the triangle, and we're going. Pop cooldowns here at the beginning. There's no reason not to.
First death, I win.
Control. I don't think I knew there was a mind control, to be honest. Can we get a battle res on danger, please? 1 and 5 east, 2 and 6 south, 3 and 7 west, 4 and 8 north.
Go, Bob, go.
Can I get another priest to keep a power word shield up on Auspicious so it won't interrupt his casting?
Adds money.
Shamans, make sure that you have totems in range.
Healers, we can spread it a little bit more just in case the cleave.
Why is there just me and Ashanu in this corner?
By design.
Oh, shit.
Remember, mages have to melt. Mages are like lava spawns. Mage. Oh, there's 2 mages up on east.
Oh, that's interesting. These guys don't have a target until some seconds later.
Yeah, that gave me a little bit.
Okay, I think we might need to East is struggling with dragon. Did I assign groups wrong? Isn't it 1 and 5 East?
There's
Yeah.
some RNG involved, though, isn't there?
They're running all over the place.
I have nobody over here on the east side. Hunters, can you start kiting dragon spawn, please? If you see him, just throw a distracting shot and start running in circles around the...
Check mana and tap pot if you need.
You're awesome, Bob.
Throw a sheep on that Legionnaire. Ill. We're good.
Which corner is 8 supposed to be in?
North.
Northeast, right there.
Yeah. North's all on the east side, right?
Well, I pinged them and announced them and
Hitting the corners and the counterclockwise is pretty easy.
clockwise, but yeah.
Yeah, clockwise, sorry, but yeah.
Are we leaving dragons alone now?
Yeah, if a hunters can pick them up, yeah, it's fine to just leave them alone.
I was trying to age up.
Rawhide's down. Can we get a battle res on Rawhide? Heal Lintok, heal Lintok.
Intact down.
Lintok down. Can we get a battle res on Rawhide, please? This corner is going to need a lot of help. 2 tanks. Don't be afraid to pop cooldowns here, guys. Phase 2 is really easy if we get there.
Got quelled down.
How many eggs we got, Bob? Any
Aggro and healers in the middle.
We got 4 eggs left. 3 left. No, wait, there's 4 left, my bad.
Alright, 3x left.
I'm
Two
dying.
mages on the stage.
Papa's down.
Oh, you almost had it, Papa. Alright, go ahead and try in a good spot, guys. Seems like we had some positioning issues there. I will make a macro and assign people to colors, and hopefully people can follow colors, and because they can't follow pings or directions or...
The Dragonkin don't target anyone. They just go straight for Razor Gore. I mean, eventually they have a target, but at first they just ran right for him. So I don't think the killing and tanking them way will work for.
Are you running
We
back?
can release, right?
Yeah. So we'll just kite them from the start, I think.
I 100% agree with that.
Yeah, those dragon spawn have a lot of hit points too. It takes a while to take one down.
Yeah. I'm glad we tried it though, because it would have been cool.
We can probably do it one day.
Are we releasing and running?
Yeah, go ahead and release and run back, guys. You can run to where you click on the orb. You can just stand on top of it, and you'll zone in.
Are these mobs all untauntable?
They're tauntable.
Don't forget to go to Blackwing Lair, not Molten Core.
Now that's a pro tip if I've ever heard one.
I think, even after the corner fuck-ups, we didn't have any deaths till pretty late in the fight. So I think if we just have the corners balanced with people knowing where they're going, we should be. Yeah, other than me dying within 6 seconds. Awesome. It's because Kapachi's not here. She was my good luck charm.
So yeah, the controller does a dominate mind like Lucifron's ads do. That's how I died on the.
Yeah, we should be able to basically burn him before that happens. I think that we're kind of slow. Like I said, everybody should blow all cooldowns there at the beginning. You can probably use your 2 and 3 minute cooldowns again during phase 1, maybe even 5 minutes. As you can see, phase 1 takes quite a bit of time. So.
Don't jump down. It's not MC.
Just a question. What is with the ads running up onto the stage? Because when people go up there, they line of sight. Is there a reason they're running up onto the stage?
They're probably following Razor Gore.
Yeah,
We
Razor
can
Gore's
be
there and the dragons are rushing them.
we can be just as close to the tanks on that pole.
And nobody needs to run up there to follow them because there should be nobody there, right? And hunters can just pull them off Razor Gore.
On the platform, I think we had line of sight on Vil. That's why he died, or we didn't have line of sight on him.
Right.
Amora feels really bad, but has to take care of his sister.
You're a good man, Amora.
He's gone already.
Let's try this out. Let's see if I'm good at macro.
Since we didn't kill a boss, he's not going to be saved, is he?
I don't think so. I think he's good.
That's good. Can you do
Ratback's tanking?
I'm not saved.
Can you do a quick point on the map, real quick?
Okay. So look at chat and see what it is. The triangle, which is groups 1 and 5, will be on the east side, where I'm pinging now. The east side of your map. 2 and 6, the circle, who will be the circle tank, will be on the south side, where I'm pinging now. 3 and 7 will be following the star tank. They'll be on the west side, where I'm pinging now. 4 and 8, I can't ping anymore. What? 4 and 8 will be on the north side, where the moon is. Everybody understand? I think, did people figure it out by the end of that attempt?
I personally was distracted when you were assigning it the first time because I was talking to him more. So I didn't really know where I was going. I was just running around killing humanoids.
And all hunters at this point are going to be just the only thing they're going to be doing is kiting ads as best they can. Right? That's what we just agreed on.
We're not tanking them anymore.
So they're basically going to be trying to pull them off Razor Gore. It seems like they're running straight to Razor Gore, so
Yeah.
just pull them off Razor Gore when you get a chance, and just kite them around the room. You can run.
Yeah,
on the
it seemed
platform
like-
and run out the platforms.
It seemed like they weren't even targeting anything until they reached him, but I don't know if they have the threat table before that point.
I did.
We just used to do the hunters used to do a big figure 8 on the private servers when they kite, jumping up and down using the corners of the platform. And what Stream said, if no one else touch them but hunters, and if one of them starts beating on healers, the druids can sleep them.
Yep, and Papa's in the middle as well to pick them up off healers in the middle. But the goal will be the hunters to just kite them in circles around the room.
Can we give Papa assist so he can mark
Yeah, for sure.
Dragon Kid for the hunters to pick up?
For sure.
What mark do you want to use?
I would just go Skull X Square because those are not used except for at the very beginning.
Got it.
And just say like Skull needs picking up or whatever.
Let's go ahead and move into our initial spot. Hug the wall on the left.
Ish, the Dragonkin can't be blinded, can they? It's just to add an extra CC potential if the druids can't sleep.
I think only the humans can be blinded.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I think that's true as well. In talk, there was like a limit of Dragonkin spawns. Hunters would cap out and just be kiting the same amount. Anyway,
I think it's
everyone's-
12 or 15 or something.
Everyone's ready. Hopefully we know our corners, and we'll get to those corners. Remember, pop cooldowns once the tanks have these under control.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, everybody needs to move up for line of sight. Dispel Rathex. Don't cleave him, please. Don't kill Wrath. Jesus, guys. Do we have a battle res available? Just get back to the gate and wipe it up, okay?
That Lucifron macro that we posted also works here, so use that to dispel the mind control.
I'm wondering if maybe we don't want to have everyone up there cleaving.
Or just don't cleave and single target.
Yeah. Did anybody else touch the orb?
I did. I tried to grab it when you died.
What killed you, Bob?
It disconnect orb. It dropped me after like 1 second.
Rathix, while he's mind controlled, might have whirlwinded yours.
Are
Actually,
we running or rezzing?
So normally, from what I remember, is we actually tank those mobs on the, like, we can just kind of range pull them and line of sight them and drag them down to the ramp. So then we're away from the orb. Nobody's going to accidentally, yeah, everybody release and run back.
So
Nobody's
we'll be
going to
out.
accidentally click the orb.
We'll try to fight him far left.
That's fine.
Like, I mean, what you're saying too, but I've just been running too close to the orb side.
Yeah. And so we figured out that there was a mind control last attempt. There's still a mind control this attempt. It's not interruptible. We need to use that Lucifron macro to target enemy player and cast Dispel. So we dispel that immediately. And just don't pop any cleave abilities for that initial phase. I know I said pop cooldowns, rogues don't pop Blade Flurry, warriors don't pop Whirlwind when there's a mind control, don't pop cleave when there's a mind control. Let's, if the priest can't get the dispel, they might have line of sight or something. Maybe it's not dispellable, who knows?
And we'll have enough
Kill
healers.
guys.
We'll have enough healers to cover, so all priests can look out for that.
Could we try to tank them, the first 3 at the top of the ramp? Because then people can stay on the ground or on the ramp.
You are now saved BWL.
We haven't killed him though.
That's good. So
that's
Amora wasn't here for that. We should be fine. Woohoo!
And how did we get saved while running back dead?
Because
It's
Razor
not a
died to the
bug.
mob,
It's
so
a
that might
feature.
Oh yeah, Razor,
Oh,
you
yeah,
probably
yeah.
got killed.
They got killed the first time too, right?
Maybe someone hadn't released and saw him get killed.
What stream wrote?
Yeah, but that happens every time.
Is it showing in your raid information tab though? Is that
Yes.
That's still not.
Maybe we'll walk in, there'll be a dead boss and we get free loot.
Or no loot.
All right, so I'll try to just bring it to the top of the ramp and be on the left side this time.
It's a caster. It's not going to. All the mobs aren't going to follow you. It seems safer for all the healers to run up onto the platform instead of all the healers sitting back and then the melee go to kill something, and then there needs to be healers up there.
Yeah, I've always done that. I've always ran up there.
Yeah, from what I can see, he is basically immediately channeling like arcane missiles or something like that. So he's not going to be able to just come with us.
I feel like he meleeed more in private server. Maybe. Still, I'll try to be on the side away from the orb, and hopefully Bob doesn't get interfered.
Just don't cleave, guys. Just get away from the orb. Don't accidentally right-click the orb, and just let's single target these guys down. This is the easiest part, and we shouldn't have any deaths on these first 3 months. Do we need to get a res on stream, or is he almost here? And also, get really, really good at wipe recovery. I don't know if we have proper buff assignments out and everything, but I see Fort not on everybody, and I see Priest at full mana. I see Int not on everybody, and I see Mages at full mana. We should be done by now. Anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Or are we gonna down him this time?
He's gonna die.
Nice.
Murder.
Can somebody do a battle cry at the start so we can actually win?
Murder. See, that's what it was.
East is on the east, south is on the south, west is on the west, north is on the north. Everybody stack on triangle whenever you're ready.
Did anyone try to kick the dominate mine by chance?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
everyone's
tried to
ready.
counter spell too.
3, 2, 1, go.
4 pony.
Excellent.
Nice work. Now get to your
Was
spot.
Rawhide supposed to be on that?
Very clean phase 0, guys. We did it. Now get to your spots. I'll have to run around and check maybe to make sure people are in their spots. Hunters.
Adds in 10.
Hunters kiting. Oh, I am drunk. Wow.
You can drink right now, by the way.
Oh, got the wrong side.
Will's hopping on right now, he said.
Could you
Don't hit
ask,
dragons. Red, don't touch them.
could you ask him to bring like 8 stacks of thorn root?
We're going to focus on the boss right now. Remind me after the boss.
We got dragons over here that need kiting.
They've been
Circle.
sundry.
Can we just sheep on that mage over there or just pick it up? Yeah, tanks don't pick up the dragon. Tanks don't touch the dragons. If you already have a lot of threat on them, then go ahead and try to clean them up.
Lily can grab this
Focus on. Somebody just keep that mage
That
sheep
sheep
that's
up
on that
there
ledge.
he's
Just
I don't
keep
want
it
to.
sheeped.
Our healer needs to heal the hunters because they're gonna be kiting around in circles.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Hunters grabs skull.
Thank you, Papa.
Hunters grab cross.
Slowly kill those dragonkins that are on Rawhide, please. I mean, I know we said not to kill them, but
Nice.
This baby.
Hunters grab square. Jane got it.
remember cooldowns, guys. Pop cooldown.
Hunter grab skull. Grab cross.
And DPS can bandage. Don't forget bandages.
Grab square. There's too many dragonsons loose. We are not picking them up.
Quell's down. Papa's gonna go down because he has too many mobs on.
We need skull picked up when we can.
You want Quad Onk?
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
need cross picked up.
Okay.
We need square picked up.
X needs a fear retard real bad.
I don't know what you're doing to these dragging in, Papa, but I can't get them off of.
Should be no dots in the dragon. Why is there corruption?
Yeah, they keep coming back to me. I don't know how we can do it. I'm like taunting and going to the next target, hoping that y'all could.
How many eggs do we have?
4? 5?
We need a lot of fears on these dragonkin guys. Or hibernates or something.
Yeah.
You can use mass sleep. Razor Gore's got the ad, just don't hit yourself.
We want Vil to grab the orb? Or can Papa grab it with stuff on him?
If there's a warrior can come to Papa the Diamond and do a fear bomb. Come towards you.
To your left.
Papa's down.
Can you just pop him, Bob? Just kill him, and we'll try to pick up Razor Gore with just Villain Rawhide without the threat. CC everything you can, guys. Don't break sheeps.
My bad.
Leave that one alone.
Don't break
Last
sheeps.
one.
Just coming for Bob.
Bandage.
Should I
Get
try to onk?
no.
Okay.
Everybody get to phase 2 position. Just line of sight while the tanks get it under control. Except healers who need to heal, but Bill's down. Go ahead and release and run back, guys.
I'm not seeing timers.
It's pretty obvious. I don't see timers either, but it is pretty obvious when he's about to cast. I can see that. Like I was able to hide just because he gives the big glowy red ball.
Looks like a 2-second cast from the message.
I updated my DBM as well. Are some people seeing timers?
I updated mine 10 minutes before the raid.
Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing timers either. It's probably pretty normal. It's
I
the
never
first day.
updated mine. I'm seeing time.
Who knows if they're accurate?
Yeah, true.
We'll call out someone. Well, we'll try and call out when we see the cast.
Looks like every 20-ish seconds.
So the dragonkin were.
Yeah, I was saving healer as much as I could, but I would have sometimes 4 of these dragonkin on me. Usually in the private servers, when stream would pull it off, you didn't have to worry about it again, but somehow they're leaving and coming back again. So I don't know what we have to do different.
Are you using threat abilities on them?
No, all you do is hit a taunt, then you let it go. You target something else. So basically it gets them off the healer, and then stream has to, or one of the hunters has to aggro that, and then that should be the end.
I'm gonna have to kill some of them.
Their threat table is a little bit weird, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, I was hitting them with multiple distracting shots, arcane shots, and I was stinging them. I couldn't get them off.
Maybe we need to kill them once they get on Papa.
How hard was it to get them on you stream if they didn't go for the heal?
I mean, if they're sleeping or they don't have a target yet, they come straight to me. I mean, that I hit them with everything I can before I only have the 3 insta shots, but the distracting shot is a pretty high threat shot.
Papa, I'm wondering if the taunt on them might be bugged just because their threat is weird. So let's try just a single sunder or something, or a stun. Are they stunnable?
The healing that's going on is so heavy that I tried doing like a shield slam and stuff, and they did not come off. So I had to taunt.
They are stunnable.
There's quite a bit of healing aggro going on.
They're gougeable, blindable, etc.
Well, the dragonkin?
No, I couldn't war stomp the dragon, but I could war stomp the orcs.
Do you want us to just fear them? Do you want us to fear them while stream shoots them to pick them up?
I think if we just get to the point again where we have, let's say, 3, we should just then have an AoE group go ahead and AoE those down, so we're at least rid of those. But that's just.
I think AoE them down.
Yeah, they have so much health.
That's a lot.
If there's one or 2 loose ones, I think let's try a fear, because I want to see if that changes the threat issue or the threat table.
When Darhole called out the fear request toward the end of that last attempt, I hadn't really thought about that, but I dropped a fear bomb. I presume Juan and Mortush could as well. Fear isn't all that expensive mana wise, so we should be able to help out with fears.
Yeah, we should definitely cycle. It's on a 30-second cooldown too, so
to make it
2
pretty
of us should.
We used to try that when we banned it back in the day, so we'll see if it works again. I'm skeptical.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
sleep should work too, and they
Can I
don't
get-
move around if you sleep them.
Can I get a warlock outside and one other person to help summon?
Yep.
He's buying regents. Oh, what did you need, Shauna?
Can somebody
So
give
we'd like 6 or 8 stacks, please.
Of what?
Thorn root.
I'm buying it's a bunch of I'm buying a shit ton of thornwood.
on some onks if you can, just like 4.
Hey Ish, did you say that the dragonkins can be gouged?
I was able to gouge one, yeah.
Do you want the rogues to start picking them up if they get out of hand like they were that last?
Okay. Phase 1 is the most dynamic fight. Razor Gore Phase 1 is the most dynamic fight that we've ever had to do thus far. Yes, you absolutely should be using every CC ability you have on every mob you see that isn't being tanked. Absolutely. People are like asking if they should do these things. I think I made it really clear. Like the Legionnaires especially should be always CC'd if there's not a tank on them. The dragons at this point, yeah, after we're doing this kiting strat, if they're not on a tank and they're not following a hunter around the room, fear them, hibernate them, gouge them, blind them, stun them, whatever you can do, so that way they're not beating on a healer. And we'd actually prefer them be CC'd than beating on a tank, to be honest.
I want to make a suggestion for the corners too. Like you see how there's like 2 spawn points for each corner. There's like one that's right in the corner and then one that's right next to me. I think it helps a lot if the tanks cover the outer spot and one melee covers the spot that's in the corner, and just smack it once, and then because sometimes we get 2 spawns at once, so the tank can grab the outer one, the melee smacks the corner mob, and then we can run over and grab that one. Because I saw, I let a couple leak past me that last attempt, so if we can minimize the leaks, that will help a lot too.
Did you see what Stream typed in a raid chat?
Can we say maybe don't fear unless we call for it?
Said he would prefer dragons not be feared, only fear if the 2 sleeps are used up.
Yeah.
Well, is it going to be easier to pick up a fear than it is to pick it up off Papa?
Super hard to pick up fears because you don't know where they're going.
I think it will be easier to pick up a fear than it would be to get it off Papa, unless he's going to use something that's not as threat intensive as a taunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There seems to be something weird happening with taunt, so I think fear. Sleep is our top priority, and then fear, and then taunt as a last resort.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Sheep's on loose stuff too. I mean, I had something sheeped constantly that whole
Yeah,
time.
I had I had something constantly sheeped as well.
So, Will is going to be our new tank for Group 4. Will, are you familiar with where that's going to be and what you're going to be doing?
I'm looking. Can you? Where's Group 4 going to stand in terms of that picture you have?
North.
He's pinging the map.
North.
You see the map thing?
Maybe I should have oriented that snapshot I took in the same way as the mini. That would have made it less confusing, I bet.
Okay, north side this time. Let me read through this again. I'm coming off of bowling. Sorry.
Okay, so don't worry. We're going to kill these first 3 ads up there on the platform, and then we're going to spread out to those corners. You're going to tank everything that comes out of there except the dragons. The dragons, you're going to let the hunters pick up. You don't want to put any threat into them. And you want to tank the legionnaires, pick up the mages if there's nothing else, but DPS is just going to burn down the mage.
Yep. Okay, that I remember that now.
I think we should also plan on using our fears in the last 3 eggs, because Papa will no longer be covering the center.
Sounds good.
Should we have the ranged focus on a dragonkin if Papa has to pick it up?
If there's a dragonkin that's stuck on Papa and there's no humanoids left to kill, then you should be killing what's on. If there's humanoids up, you should be killing humanoids. But there's normally downtime, so during that downtime, yes, kill anything that's on pop. I think that we just avoided the mind control last time, right? He just didn't cast it.
Yeah, he didn't do one.
Yeah, I'm almost certain he didn't cast it.
No, he didn't.
Stack on triangle when you're ready. Glory days.
My bad, I'm back.
Stack on new triangle when we're ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Pop some cooldown.
It broke again.
Somebody. Bob's down.
Who has it?
Who has the orb?
Shano has it.
Chris got it.
Do we have a battle res for Auspicious? Bob, take it whenever you can. He's on the other side of the room.
You can drink now, by the way.
I'm just waiting for you to get 3 eggs.
Got a third egg.
Leonide has the skull.
Nice job on the sleep.
Don't sleep it if it's already on a hunter clip.
Got a skull up. Northeast. It's slept. Now it's broken.
Seems I can't interrupt it. It's weird.
How do I cancel it?
Alright, those 2 marks are good.
Got 10 seconds left, Bob.
Stream, you got the skull.
Three. I'm coming to help.
Have a skull. Coming towards Leonide. If somebody got it. It's a new skull up. Jane has it.
I like this. The rogues or extra warrior covering the inside or the outside or however you
He'll
say.
Pete whack.
Pete's taking a lot off.
Pete's down.
Pete whack's died.
Got 4 mobs that are
We're
all
doing a fear
right?
that, yeah, they may come after healers since Pete whack died.
I fear bomb.
As did I.
Lots of fears over here in the corner. Ville's corner. East corner.
There's a dragon on you.
I'm just chaining all the ones that are
I just got them flagged.
Dragon in the north. Bunch of dragons.
Is Bob down?
Yeah, Bob's dead.
Somebody grab the orb.
I have a new skull.
I just lost it.
Hunter get this skull if they can.
Somebody get the orb.
Feign death pop.
I'm not targeting it.
Wow, that motherfucker one-shot me.
And there you stream, so you can do what you can.
Okay, so
Shanna.
before Pete got dazed and died, was anything else going south?
Bob's died twice now. I think the first time was because he got hit by the mind-controlled person, but I don't know what killed him this time.
Razor Gore killed him after the cast broke.
Does it have to do anything with your hit rating? I remember something. The chance of breaking the mind control from the orb is tied to your hit rating.
Shadow Priests have a really high hit rating for casters, so.
If you're dead, release.
But is he full shadow?
So
Are we still fighting?
Yeah, there's still people alive.
Please die.
I'm asking if it might be wise to have someone who's hit capped try to see if only to test if that's the problem.
Nobody's hit capped. Bob would be the closest person, right?
Yeah, the mages and warlocks aren't anywhere near hit cap.
Shadow
Or
Priest
hunters hit
only needs 6% hit to cap.
Is there 6% hit in the game?
No.
So nobody's hit capped.
We used to have warriors do it too, so like I don't think that's it. But
Yeah, and we had hunters do it.
right,
Arn always did it.
that comes into play in Nax.
Well, Hunter doing it does have the option of the feign, so that's sort of.
What about feign?
No, if the hunter was the one controlling the orb, then they could feign as he's getting to them. It would be the one benefit of a. Other than that, a mage and ice block.
Well, yeah, that won't work because I'll have to try to click. Well, I think the orb is an instant cast, but it's just an awkward delay.
I don't understand what's going wrong with Bob getting hit or dying. What's causing that?
Shauna said maybe it's double click, but I gotta check some settings.
Is it just breaking when you first re-up the cast, or is it breaking in the middle of the iteration?
It's re-up the cast.
Yeah, it just happened to me right there at the end when I ran over and I was away from it and I was spamming it. I got control, and then I immediately lost control.
You think it's because of the spam?
I think it's from spam clipping.
So what I used to do is run him back to his platform when it was about to end and pop one of those eggs, because there's a whole bunch on there, and then just let it go for a second, because he's not going to be able to hurt you in a second, and then click it once.
After a second click, you should see a debuff for like an 8-second silence, so you definitely don't want to click it twice.
Can we get some reses on some people that are a little behind? Everybody's almost hearing.
I think
it's telling me my TBM is out of date, but I just updated it.
Yeah, I got the about it.
It's just
it looked like the humanoids were better controlled this time.
Yeah.
What happened? I didn't even notice it start. I was actually so in Zen mode in my corner, I didn't even realize we were going to shit until there was only like 6 people alive.
Bob died,
Oh.
and then Stream got Pete Whack. Yeah. Between Pete Whack and Stream getting conflagged and Bob died.
Hunters did a great job that time with kiting, though, by the way.
Oh, Pete Whack died. I remember now. Because all his mobs were right by me when he died.
Let's get buffed up, guys. I see 3 druids at full mana, every priest at full mana, and we're missing 3 buff groups, 2 buff groups for 4.
If we go around the corner, we gotta make sure everybody gets around the corner. Thank you, guys.
That's my fault. I went early.
Who is the person bubbling suspicious?
Can we get Mark of the Wild on group 6, please? I don't know how many times I have to put it in raid chat. Thank you. Stack on triangle when you're ready, guys. Everyone's ready. Let's do it, boys and girls.
Coming, 3, 2, 1.
For pony. Better. Dominate mind coming. Dispel.
Rawhide.
Dispel.
Spell out.
Oh yeah, it works.
Was it dispelled or was it because he died?
It was dispelled. I got it.
Nice. Get to your corners, guys. Spread out.
Anybody could
Drink when you get there.
Yeah, drink for sure.
Double check. We don't need to grab the big dragons, but the little dragons that come out from the corners, we should tank.
There are no little dragons.
No, don't touch dragons.
Okay.
Get the Legionnaires first. Wanna? Stream has skull.
Two dragons from north.
Need somebody grab the square off me.
It slept.
Double mage.
Good job. Keep it up.
Jayan is down.
Mark to skull. It slept right now.
X needs someone.
Oh gosh, I just square needs Hunter.
I'll get it.
You can get a bubble on Leo. Thank you.
That feared one needs somebody, Papa.
I have
Skull.
the square.
Somebody needs to get skull.
Nice.
Don't try.
Somebody needs cross.
I'll get.
Dream up.
God damn it.
Swish is
Somebody
dead.
needs square.
Ish, grab that.
Bob's down.
Grab the orb.
Razor Gore's killing people.
I don't have a pet bar. Never mind, there it is.
Ball's back on Papa.
We got a lot of them.
Galaxy, try and fear bomb the next set on Pop.
Need a skull. Need a cross.
Almost there, guys. We got about 6 more eggs, and then Papa's 3.
There's a dragon to the north, saw me. Space Walter.
We have a skull that needs tank picked up. We have a square that needs picked up.
Alright, once I kill this egg, I'll run out of time.
One night, can you just taunt this Drake? It will knock it off me and just not pick it up.
Refresh it, Stag. Yep, run him away and then refresh it.
Which dragon?
Papa's down.
One in the north corner. She's beating on me.
We need fear bombs in the middle.
Most healers are down.
Do we have a battle res on Papa? Yeah, just wipe it, guys.
Okay, what happened this time, Bob?
You can't do anything with the dragons once they're feared, and it seems like they get feared right. Can the fears hold off until somebody says fear diamond or whatever?
Would you like to get hit in the face and die?
No, I agree. Like, if you see someone about to die from getting smacked, then hit it, but wait for them to sleep as long as you can.
Alright, well, I switched out my mouse, so.
Bob, something that I noticed back in actual real vanilla when we grab the orb from the bottom instead of the top. That way, if anything runs, there's no cleaves or anything like they're getting it. It just seems like if you stand below the platform and touch it, you have a little more range.
Oh,
That's where he's standing.
I thought that was where he was standing. Yeah, for sure,
Oh,
standing.
I thought he was up at the top. My bad.
No, he's at the bottom.
Oh yeah, like I said, if it still does it, I don't know what it is. I changed my mouse out for trackball.
If you try power cycling your wife, it might work.
Just be vocal, man. If you die, I call it out. If you're disappointed in yourself, I understand or whatever. But fucking yell it at the top of your lungs that you're dead, please. So
If you
that
die,
you
I'll-
can go get the orb
I'll
before
take
3
it.
healers die.
I'll definitely take it next time. If you die, Bob, I'll just go grab it.
I'm noticing that most of the time when the humanoids come out, they've got normal threat and target, but a couple times they were blank like the Dragonkin, and they just took off running, and they would run clear across the room before they would like activate and actually target someone. So if that's happening with the Dragonkin, it's no wonder that we have some control issues because they're not behaving properly.
Yeah, it seems like they have to get a certain distance from Razor Gore before they're active.
Yeah. Like the couple times those humanoids that I just chased them across the room, they had no target. They were just running, and nothing I did would affect.
Yeah, I think my growls could pick those one up, but other than that, it was just they would just run.
I blame Jayan.
You should.
Stream, are all the hunters taking sort of the same path, which is the optimum path for not getting hit?
I mean, it's you run up the ramp and you wait a second and then you jump. I mean, there's not really any kind of a path that we take. Just try not to get hit. I'm having issues with mobs that should be behind me being in front of me. So I don't know if that's because somebody's gouging them or blinding them or fearing them or what. But if you mess with the mob that's on a hunter, you're going to get the hunter killed.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, that's happened to a few of my targets as well. And then, like, if you fear a target that's following a hunter, when its fear ends, it might be like right next to the hunter, and then start wailing on. The hunters have a system of keeping the mobs away.
It's been an hour of raid, guys. Can we get a res on Helidown, or where is Helidown out? I think he said he had to AFK, right?
He had to AFK.
I'm back.
It's been an hour. We've got 2 repair bots. Let's go ahead and just drop one. Everybody repair. Next time, especially if we're doing a progression raid, please make sure you repair before you come to the raid. That's like the #1 thing that you should do. Repair bots aren't free, and also our time is not free.
It's dropped.
Common sense.
Skull repair bot. Everybody repair. Everybody repair.
Just a random question. Would it be beneficial to kill the first dragon in the corners and then let the rest of them get...
They take a long time to kill.
They do. That's the reason I said the first one, because it seems like everything's kind of slow in those first...
The first spawns definitely take longer.
Sure. I understand. I see that point. Shadow Dolt pointed it out as well, but I don't see the benefit.
The problem is they're not controllable during that. Like they won't target a tank or anything like that. They'll just be running loose. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. I think this is a bug that we're experiencing, but it's frustrating.
I was just trying to think of little things that might help out. Just, grabbing the very, very first one and then letting the rest of them...
Yeah, it's just gonna... Things will just get hectic after that first one, and then hunters will have a harder time finding the dragonkins and picking them up, right? The amount of dragons following a hunter should not affect the hunter. As long as they're following the hunter, then they're fine. Am I wrong on that? It's honestly up to the hunters, I would say. Hunters.
I remember there was multiple times on the private server Stream literally kited every single. He was kiting 12 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Stream is a beast.
But it seemed like they're acting differently on this server than they were on private servers too, though.
The first mob is the easiest one for the hunters to grab. I mean, if you want to if you want one, I would say go for the second one that comes.
Are hunters all pulling the first dragon from their corner? From their group corner? Does that make sense?
Usually, I've told the hunters to be on top of the platforms because that's the easiest spot to see where the mobs are, and that's where you want to start your kite point when you jump off the platform.
My only thought is we want to make sure that the hunters are kind of staggered, If there's 4 of them, then we kind of want them to be as far apart as possible. Anyway.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 on the orb platform and 2 on the other platform. So I mean, we got all 4 of the corners.
All right, everyone's ready. Stack on triangle, guys. Let's get up here and let's get it done.
Incoming.
4 pony. Bloop. Mind control. Nice dispel.
Spell.
Sheep. Nice dispel. Spread out, everybody. Let hunters pick up dragon. Melee, you are assigned to the corners. Tanks to the inside. Pick everything up. Kill mages first. Pray for Bob.
Love you, Bob.
Pray for Quell.
Love you, Quell.
Praise
Don't
for
die,
something.
Bob.
Happy birthday, Lintok.
Happy birthday, Lintok.
Bob, you do have a soul stone on you, so just use it if you.
Stream has skull. We have a cross. Square. Pete Wack has square. Cross is slept. Jan has. New skull up. Left side. Or west, sorry. Cross is up. West side.
See, right there, somebody slept my mob.
Sorry about that.
Trying to get skull.
We have a skull. Let Jane get it. The square is streams. We have a new skull. We have a cross. I need somebody to grab this cross. I had a taunt. Two more on the west side. Never mind.
Good hill.
That guy's evading me. That okay, you got him.
Yeah, apparently me standing on that chair. Fuck.
Can we not dot the Legionnaires so we can sheep one if there's a couple of them stacking up? Can't imagine that corruption is doing all that much when a mob dies in 5 seconds.
Yeah, hots and dots in this phase are usually not
Bad. This fight is all about control and nothing about DP.
See about 8 eggs left or so.
could get chaotic any second.
Are we maxed out on dragons now?
I think so.
I hope so.
Just keep it going, hunters. We got this.
I love you, hunters.
3 more eggs. 3 more eggs and then Papa's 3.
See
I'm
where
shipping the
triangle
next
is?
Legionnaire west.
Range is going to go to where triangle is right now.
See what, 2 more eggs than 3 on the platform?
Yep.
1 more.
Say when, Bob.
Heals on Pete.
Alright, I broke it.
I clicked.
3 on the platform.
Pete's dead.
Beat down.
Fears. We need him.
Fears are
They're coming for Quell. They're going for Quell.
Keep them feared, guys. No dots? What?
Fear bomb out.
1 more Papa? 2 more, okay.
I have no clue where my dragons are now.
Yeah, don't fear the ones targeted in stream.
Don't break sheeps.
It's not activating.
Don't break sheeps. We got 1 egg left. Don't break sheeps. Keep things feared in sheep.
Shipping that one, leave it alone.
Save your life, stream.
That should be it.
Get to line of sight. Get out of line of sight, guys. Everybody to this corner pillar. Get out of line of sight. Let Papa pick it up. Let tanks get it in position. Everybody out of line of sight.
Stunned.
Except healers, obviously. Keep the tanks up.
Conflagged. It's on
Don't
Bill.
see Bill on the threat meter.
It's charging.
That's what you should not get hit by, guys. Everybody stay out of line of sight.
Conflagged.
We're not DPSing yet, guys.
Let's get through this last conflag and then we'll go in. Line of sight the next fireball volley and then we'll go in.
Use your free action potion.
Go deeps.
Lots of deeps. Now's the time. Stay below all 3 tanks on the threat meter for now. Bill, Papa, Rawhide.
He's melting.
The pent up hours worth of rage.
Molly.
Hide.
The volley hit
Good
for
now.
nothing, or he didn't.
Yeah, the volley
cast
did nothing.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
Nice job, guys.
kill, guy.
Great
Yay.
job.
Pete Whack is Mexnar for this fight.
Do
Dude, let him
not
pop
go
it.
into the next room. Do not move into the next room. Nice work, guys. Great kill.
I
Now we're
guess
gonna
it
one
all
shot the rest.
was ill telling me to that he lost.
No, Bob, you were hearing things. I would never say I loved you.
I love you, Bob.
Do not move into the
I
next
love you,
room.
Bob.
Who gets the Bracers of Wrath?
Papa.
Congrats, Papa. Alright, Warlocks, we got the Nemesis Bracers. If you would like the Nemesis Bracers, link what you got.
A lot of lock stuff this week.
We have Shadow Bolt, we have Galaxy, we have Mexnar. That would be Galaxy's 3-piece. I'm assuming it would probably be all your guys' 3-piece, right?
All of them, yeah.
Besides Glory.
Is 3-piece good?
3-piece, that's the only reason to wear this piece is for 3-piece.
So is that it? Is it Shadow Bolt, Galaxy, Mexnar, and Glory?
Everybody go ahead and stack up in front of the gate whenever we're ready.
Gratz Mexnar.
That's Mexnar.
Okay. And then we got the garbage jam.
That's just Ospec, right? Or do you guys actually use it for something?
Aspect at the back.
Roll Ospec if you hunters want. No hunters wanted, huh? Roll for vendor. Oh wait, no, there we go. We got. They're probably gonna vendor it, but we got stream in 5.